Hi guys, do you hear me here? I hope so. So I have tried to use the Hangout, and I don't think I have resolved all the issues with that. So perhaps the best way to do it not today, because for some reason I couldn't. Hi guys, hi Trinidad, hi. I don't know why my camera is not working with Hangout, and I trusted it to just magically begin to work, and it just doesn't. So I don't know. In this setup, I don't know how to add you to the system. I guess let's move it to next time. What do you say? The live appearance? We just talk like that. Hi, how are you? So we have a couple of people watching. I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope I'm not you're not too disappointed, but we'll definitely do something during the week, maybe like a test, as so we were absolutely perfect for the next time. Okay, good. Nobody's too upset. I think the people from Hangout will get a notification, or will realize that this is moved up to here, because I have terminated the the Hangout thing. Indeed. So how are you guys? It was a very good week, very refreshing for me to have OMAD days one after another. Not all of them were losing days, but when I gained, it was a very redeemable. None of the days were non-OMAD days, non-OMAD, which is fantastic. So usually for the longest of times I would do about 6 days of OMAD, and then the 7th would be just kind of binge day. Psychologically I allowed it myself, and I wanted that, and it kind of derailed. So all the gain that I made, let's say I would make like a loss, which is gain in my case, right? So all the losses that I've made, half of them would be wiped out by the binge day. So I have decided about 3 weeks ago that I need to address that, and by doing those uploads daily on a very consistent level, I thought that it will be such a accountability attached to it that I will just treat each day as a OMAD day exclusively. So when I do eat a little more, let's say, than I allow myself, which is about 1500 calories, puts me in a deficit of 300 or 500 calories daily. When I do eat 2000, which is what the normal people intake, recommended intake, when you see on the label, you will see 2000 calories. Maybe not the correct number. Maybe people who are overweight need a little bit less. Anyhow, when I eat my 2000 calories, I gain very little because of the OMAD, because of me eating those 2000 calories in one sitting. and it's so easy. You'll be surprised if you add a little peanut butter and a little fruit, and you can reach 2,000 calories like that. So today I woke up to a slight gain. I moved my window to a little earlier today to 11. Yesterday it was 10. Yesterday it was 11. It was great, and I love it. So what I've decided is I will eat inside OMAD inside one window, which is going to be from the moment I woke up, let's say 8 o'clock, 7:30. I will have like 2 hours when I absolutely don't want to eat, because I never hungry right away. So around 10 o'clock I might be hungry, but not necessarily. So I have the window of like 2-3 hours between 9 to noon to eat. I can eat whatever I want. Of course, I cannot go above 2,000 calories, but couple weeks, couple of days a week, I need to do really under that. So in accumulation, I will reach my 2.5 pound loss, weekly loss average, which this week was, and wow, how I'm happy about that. It's been 3 weeks that I posted losses. One, it was like 3 plus. Yes, the last one was 1.5. This one is 2.5. Guys, I love it. 3 weeks of losses, pretty significant ones. Think about it. It means that in 2 weeks I will be in my 170s. I love it. Okay, let's read. Yeah, so I went and got a haircut. Just kidding, lol. Okay, I hope. Are you? So you? Oh, I see. You got a haircut to be nice looking on the podcast, on the webcast, and disappointingly, you didn't have the opportunity to show up and show off, right? Sorry. I hope you did just for yourself. Marlene's girl, I kind of reverse cheat because I always overestimate my calories in the counter I use. Overestimate. Yeah, it's a good idea. So it's something I do too. When in doubt, overestimate. Just, if you don't know, if you, ate a cup of something, maybe it's less or even more, just put a cup or even more, cup and a half. This way you can like get to the calorie count. That psychologically, at least, you know you didn't go over. Yeah. I do the 2, Marlene's girl. That's why I don't go over. DJ Dillian 1. I hope you're well. Yes, I am well, and yeah, and I hope you are well as well. Anyhow, drinking my water with a little salt. Marlene's girl, are you drinking your salt? I know you've been shopping around for pink salt. Yeah, we've been talking about how important the sleep is, and it's so important. I always emphasize that. Very good, very good. So we have sleep is very important, and drinking pink salt is important, and adding potassium is important for fasting. What kind of salt do you use, and how much? I use pink salt. It's Himalayan. It's called. It comes from Himalayan. I think it's from Pakistan side of the Himalaya. And it's supposed to be good for you. There's a lot of minerals. Now, I have read about something, and I'll take it with a grain of pink salt. It's a good joke. And I've read that the miners in Pakistan, they using dynamite to blow up those mines to mine the salt, and what this dynamite induces. Thank you, Miguel 77. LOL. Right? So it induces the salt with some insert a chemical of a sort, like nitrogen, whatever, that it's not entirely good for you. So there's you can order online pink salt from Yellowstone. So first of all, it's made in America, so and second of all, if it's true, maybe we're doing a little damage. But is anything like that? The amount of that is so minuscule usually that it's probably not that harmful. In terms of taste, I always add enough so I can taste it just enough, but it's not too salty and disgusting. Although I kind of like the taste, so I can put a little more. But it's up to you. As always, when you add something, at first use a little and then grow. And your taste bud will tell you if you're having enough of something or not. Like we have receptors that they know what they're doing. They know if it's enough or if it's disgusting to us. Yeah, so the taste, Vintage Girls, the girls, love you guys. So Marilyn's Girl, I hate the taste, yuck. You'll get used to it, I promise you. Just use a little. Go a pinch below yuck. That's the dosage that Dr. Felix proposes. The scale read E. I actually switched to light salt for my fast. It contains about 800 milligram potassium per half a teaspoon plus 580 of sodium. Sounds good. Sounds perfect because you need potassium as well. So basically, potassium, it tastes like salt, and it's a salt substitute for people who are sodium. They cannot drink sodium. So it's a good combination. When fasting, I can't get enough potassium. Absolutely, when you're fasting, you need potassium. I believe it's one of those electrolytes which is important. It's good for your nervous system. That's a connection between cells. If you don't get enough of it, you get a headache, you're tired. There's plenty of let's say I was getting mid-back pain, and which was kidney pain, and this got rid of this within an hour. You see, kidney pain. CF Chin, hello everyone. Miguel, and you drink it during the 23 hours you're not eating? Yeah. That's my water. I believe that in my mind, if it doesn't taste a little bit, it's just water. You just wash away what everybody needs. Marilyn's Girl, with the salt, I make pink salt stew and put a tablespoon in my morning water so I don't drink it the whole day. Yeah. Now, Vintage Girl, a fasting hack is to put a pinch under the tongue. Very good. It gives a boost, keep you from losing electrolytes, and staves off hunger. It works. it's addictive once you try it. Yeah, sometimes I remember telling you, I just take a pinch and put it in on my tongue and wash it with the water. Ifran, hi everyone. Hi, Ifran. I hope you're doing great. I was telling Trinidad that apple cider vinegar is yuck. Lol, that salt is fine. Oh, okay. So the apple cider vinegar. Also, I used to do it. I used to do like apple cider vinegar with a little lime or lemon juice and little sweetener, stevia. And but sometimes if lemon has the sweetness, I skip the stevia. So I liked it. Again, reduce the dosage and it's not going to be as yucky. Potassium, Angel Shining, hi. Potassium and salt for keto diet people and fasting people. Regular salt for levels. Sea salt for health in between. Dr. Berg was a lot more info. Absolutely. Watch Dr. Berg. He's a sweetheart. Vintage girls, yeah, we do mixture of salt. It's great. Okay, am I? Okay, looks like it looked for a second that there was a pause. Fran, all good. Yes, apple cider in the morning with lemon. In morning, quite good for sure. Okay, I want to do something fun. I want to ask you questions. I have a question for you. How did you hear about Omad? And go. Let's read because it's very fascinating to me. Let me start. I'm pretty sure everybody know or not. So I started a year and a half ago. I was very, very, very heavy and unhappy, and I was in the dark, really, really unsure what to do with myself, and I gave up. So I have I watched videos on YouTube, and one of the videos were like how to eat or why I eat once a day, and it was like 10 minutes video, educational, with one of those images like photographs and a guy voiceover, and it's very popular. If you type it, it's gonna be the first on YouTube, and it just clicked, and like from this next day I flicked I opened the camera in my computer and I started recording and doing the things. So Ifran says, I watched you about a year ago. Trinidad, I was looking through YouTube diets and found you. So we have me to blame, 2 for 2. Let's see if Merlin's actually I naturally did that to maintain weight. So we have a natural case, which is very common. I stopped because people gave me such a hard tone about it being unhealthy. Now it's acceptable, so I was researching it, came across you. 3 for 3. I tried to Omad by chance and lost a fair bit of weight. I commission now of keto, ADF, and water fast. So again, by chance, people sometimes that's what they do. They get in the situation where they didn't eat anything for a day. They ate a little bit, and then the next day they woke up to like 2 pounds lost immediately, and they're just like, oh, I want to go and do that. Yeah, CF Chen Omad from different sources. Trinidad, I was depressed being overweight. You sounded so honest when you talk about your journey. Fantastic. So Vintage Girls, years ago with keto, we just found ourselves eating less, then started fasting to 1 meal a day, and never knew it has a name Omad. But as it came to light, we've been doing Omad for years. Fantastic. 3 for 3, I said you too. 3 for 3. Dick Royder, I started Omad in the YouTube search and find your videos. Wonderful. I didn't expect that, but I feel tremendous. Uh, I honestly, I ask this question from pure curiosity, not to get you guys pointing fingers at me, which is very very cool. Ifran, and work as a I work as a gym instructor, but getting older, weight just went up. Yeah, I used the mat only in keto when I was not hungry. Well, yeah, guys, if you are under 30, I don't know your ages. Uh, when you hit 40, it's much much harder. Uh, did you invent the OMAD name? No, absolutely. There's a OMAD Revolution. He's the first one, I would say, use that. Maybe not. But he's I think the oldest OMADer. I don't think he did the daily videos like I do, but he is very very instrumental. A lot of people went his way. I like him. He's great. But there's so many OMAD channels that went then came when I came out, and they disappeared. Gary Avery, he's wonderful. We spoke on the phone. We planned on him. He was moving from one state to another. We thought he'll come by. It didn't happen. We wrote each other, and then he kind of disappeared. I hope he's all right. He achieved a lot of. He's this tall, big man, and he just slimmed down. Wonderful. I hope he's still doing fine. He disappeared. There's a bunch of others. You can still find them. It's not easy. It's very, 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 very hard. You know how hard it is. Just you not keep a watch, and you just slip into the bed stuff, eating, and then just show your face, and it's such a shame, and I felt it. I know how it feels to come out after like a 10-pound gains, after you haven't shown your face in 2 weeks, and you're like, sorry guys, I have gained 10 pounds, and it's like so much shame washes you. It's incredible, but I love it. This is what keeps me on my journey. So for any of you who plan on doing that, use it. Use the shame. People, you're embarrassed because you disappoint a lot of people. A lot of people kind of hang on to you. You are their beacon, and then you kind of like disappear and disappoint everybody. But you don't. And I think when you show up and you showing accountability, you allow other people to feel like what they go through is absolutely natural and normal, and everybody goes through that, and then you show them that you can bounce back up, and show them the way that there's always those dark rooms you go through when you go through this puzzle, this maze, and they will be behind you once you cross them. Yeah, so we're all in this together. So your pics before and after, great, very inspiring. Yeah, I have a few, and they're great. Love them. And Trinidad says, yes, it's all your fault that I'm happier today. Stop it. It's I don't deserve it. Merlin, I am 38, been a dietary mess since about 10 years old. Maybe this is my answer: to be stable. and you're a mom, and that's messing a lot of things. And I know from what we are went through, it's so difficult to lose when you are a mom, and so easy to gain, especially in this couple years before, like after. Vintage, you're looking slimmer these days and glowing. Yeah, I. That's what's happening when you lose. Your body is just transforming. Your soul is transforming. Your body is transforming. I think that the healthiest thing you can do to your body is to be in this consistently in this loop of losing, with a little gains, but losing. Your body is just accelerating the healing elements. Now I'm trying to put on weight. Poor you. It's so hard. I know what you mean. Probably muscle. Yeah. Well, at some point, I hope I will get to the point where I'll need to think about the muscle gain. I have a long way to go. Although I started doing some exercises and push-ups, and so I'm not concerned about muscles too much. If I go wrong with food, then I do a 48 hours fast. It works good. Yeah, that's a good solution. The last 48 hours was a little bit too much for me. I was very jittery and kind of little disturbed. It's like too much stress. Pinch of stress too much. So CF Chin, so I cannot carry on a mad. Now I eat according to my energetic dispense. The body adapts itself. Yeah, listen, guys. Do not be too, too conservative about a mad. If you need a break, if and do 2 meals, do what you need to do. OMAD can be a tool that you use 3 times a week. It can be one time a week. It can be, use it as your, as needed. I like it everyday kind of thing. It's a pacing thing. I like it. I just love to eat a lot, and I can binge and I can eat and then I'm full. I love this feeling, and then I can go without food. But if you don't like it, eat 3 times a day, and then maybe once or twice or 3 times a week. Do OMAD. OMAD is not a religion. It's not. It's no. There's no one way to do that. Please, just do OMAD so it works for you. Listen to yourself, to your body, to how it behaves, what it wants. Now I eat according to... Okay, Fran, I had some probes with early water fast. Just build them gradually, no rush. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't want to do a water fast at this point. Maybe I'll do it a little later. But I like so much the pace I'm going with right now. If I'll do 2.5, 3 pounds, 2 pounds a week, I'll do what I did before. With 10 pounds loss a month. In 3 months, that's it. My train will arrive at the station that reads Felix Goals. Be fantastic. Now, another thing is to start to address other goals in life, because it's not enough just to lose the weight, because you'll get there eventually, but then you need to take care of other stuff. So I have things, and I have my new startup. I will talk about it later. I'm a startup kind of person. I had startups before that have failed miserably and beautifully, and I waited. I ate through that misery. I gained so much weight when I had my startup. I was just eating all my pressures and frustrations. But this time around, this startup is a little bit different. It's more chill and kind of also like it has very little to do with weight loss. It's like a social interaction app. I'll tell you when it comes out for testing. Maybe you guys will take a look. Then I want to do more art. I used to do comic books, and I've published some, and I want to do more of this. And what I want to do, I think, the most in life, I want to do at least one film, a movie, write it and direct it, and if I would live through my life and do one crappy movie, the most low budget ever, with that nobody will see, I will be very, very happy. So I'm working on a script right now, so it's kind of coincides with my journey. So maybe this year I'll will write and produce a movie, like super cheap, like 3-4 actors talking to each other. I lowered my ambitions to the point where I will to achieve this goal will be so within my reach that it will be just it will be harder not to do that. So this way, I kind of like I will wake up one day and I will be like, oh, you're a guy who produced a movie, and that's what I want inside. So yeah, because I've done it with comic books. So I've produced three comic books. So actually, next time I will share you. I have a little clip that I've prepared for my Kickstarter. I did 3 Kickstarters about and successful Kickstarters for my comic books. And the reason they were successful, not because a lot of people supported me, but because the goal was very, very low. I didn't requested $10,000. I requested like $250, and I got it. Me. So the secret to life success from me is to lower your expectations and lower your goals, and it would be amazing when you achieve them. Hey boy. Okay, wait. I haven't read any of your... Honey, come on. Okay, so... Vintage Girl, that's right. Life isn't all about the scales, hobby, careers, kids, family, self, likes, and interests. We can't dwell on food. Healthy balance, yeah. Fran loves comics. Vintage Girls, nice. Trinidad, that's true. Losing weight has inspired me to think about other things that are making me unhappy. Perfect. You have some nice hobbies. It's all about fun. Oh yeah, it is. Marilyn's girl. One thing I think I have noticed about you, without knowing you, is that boredom is not good for your journey. So all that is good. Oh yeah, I know. Boredom is killing me. And the Oscar goes to Felix. Thank you. For me, the ideal is OMAD for its convenience. That's why I'm hanging out with you all. And for us being so much fun. That's why, right? Anyhow, it's 35 minutes. I think it's enough. Let's have a wonderful week where we start progressing towards our goals again each week. It's like a new day. We do much more fun. We start thinking about what's next for us. Let's think ahead. What we have reached our goals. We are thin and beautiful and what's inside them? How can we make that person happy person? Let's start introducing those little things that will keep that thin and happy person that we will eventually get there, right? Let's think about how to keep that person happy, how to keep that person stress-free and successful. Let's take care of that person so he's not never going back to where he was. Okay, let's start thinking about it. Okay, loves, you're just a fantastic people, and it's my honor to hanging out with you. Love you all. Bye bye.